So this is NoteFlight, and this is an online tool that I have recently discovered and started using that allows me to create scores that I can share with my students and use in my classroom. It so far has been useful to me because I can put in music that I don't have other online sources for already, and I can project them on the screen. I don't find myself using textbooks much anymore, neither do most music teachers. So through this medium, I have the opportunity to create scores, to connect with other musicians and music educators through the community. I've not taken advantage of that yet, nor have I taken advantage of the marketplace because I've got plenty of other resources at my disposal right now and more than I know how to learn. So today I'm just going to show you very quickly how to put music in to NoteFlight. It will be stored here. I can store up to 15 pieces, I believe, without any cost, and eventually I'll have to start paying for the paid version, which isn't too bad. It's just about $50 a year. So here I've got several pieces I've put in, some for recorder. This is one that I'm looking forward to using with either my older students or my choir. I've put in a few measures already. And I'm going to show you a little bit about how you do that. I've got two voice parts here, and I've put in the top voice part for the first little bit. I'm going to start working on the bottom voice, and I want it to start two beats later than the top voice, so I need to put in a rest that will take those first two beats. There are two ways you can put in music, or put in notes on a score. You can select where you want to place the note using a mouse or a touch pad, which I'm using right now, and just put in your notes. You can adjust the duration by coming up to the toolbar at the top, or whoops, and I've got them in the wrong spot. I can use my key to move that, the keyboard to move that up to the correct place. Got that one in the wrong spot too. But that's also the wrong duration. I can use the keyboard to change the duration on that. And I'll go ahead and finish this measure, putting it in with my touchpad, and change the duration. Change the duration. So that's about halfway done using just the touchpad method. You can also ask it to give you a little keyboard. And here, I will still use my keyboard, my computer keys to change the duration, but instead I will use the little keyboard to input the notes that I want next for the score. And I want this to be longer, so I make it longer. And this note is a little more tricky. I actually have to change it using the menu at the top. I haven't quite decided what is the easier way for putting in. Is that what I want? That is not what I want. I want that. Ah, that's what I did. Make that one longer. I don't really have time to show you how to add the rest of the text from here, but I can allow you to hear how it gets played back really quickly. So let me just show you that feature. It's really kind of nice to be able to see the playback. Especially if you were composing. I have an idea what this would sound like, but let's hear both voices together. Oh, but I want to start from the beginning. So that's a very brief overview of how I have started to use NoteFlight. I've got a lot of learning to do, as with most things, but I appreciate the chance that I've had to start learning so far and look forward to learning a lot more and hopefully getting this in front of my students more than just as a a score viewer, but possibly a place where they can do some composing as well sometime in the future.